So on episode 2 of, make sure it's working, Unstoppable Countries, last time we did Poland. Oh man. Last time we did Poland. This time, however, your boys me doing an interesting one with Spain down here. Tolerance. Come on, man. Yeah, so now this time we're gonna be doing Spain. I say where, I mean I. So this is Spain in its current state. I'm probably missing an island or two, but this is pretty much it. Fairly small compared to what they used to be, but they're about to get a whole lot bigger. And their first target being their two bordering countries. Obviously, all alliances are turned off. There's no point in the video. Cool. They target France, Portugal, and Morocco all at once. Gibraltar doesn't exist, as in UK doesn't own it, and it's metaphors. Can't be asked to do that. Cool. What was the? Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? My bad. I'll draw these guys in blue. Actually, not orange. That's nice. Nice and orange. Love that. So, 3 enemies against 1. Oh, let's say and Italy, so I've got to plan with that later. Never mind. I'll do it. I'm a bit unorganised. I vaguely know what I'm doing. Alright. So, the first manoeuvre we see is Spain blockade the Straits of Gibraltar to stop, come on man, France sending supplies through the Mediterranean and to Morocco as well. They can still do it through this bay, but a bit risky because lots of navy here. So this allows Spain just to rush Portugal. The north is conquered first, a lot more population in the centre, so the north and south will be at the border. But that manages to hold. They make a small landing in the north of Morocco. Their claims this historically, so they'll probably keep that if they win. That's horrible to tell. Oh well, it's too late now. So in the current state, the war is looking in Spain's favour. There's just a massive stalemate all across here because the what the mountain's called. Pyrenees, they are. Pretty sure that's it. If it's not, I sound dumb. Oh well. There's just a stalemate across the French border right now. No one's really doing anything until it's... Yeah, let's just say Spain have intense plot armor right now. They sent some paratroopers over, which managed to connect because France are disorganized. Cut them off here, and they finish right there. And then this gives them a little foothold. They start pushing up the coast to Marseille and Nice, which are more over here. And at this point, no supplies going to poor Portugal here. They should give up. They just accept that L. And so does Morocco, but they don't really want to lose all this. It's hard to push through anyways. So Spain are happy to call it with them. And France realise, yeah, they'll probably lose more land and give up now. So they all decide to sign a peace deal where Portugal's fully annexed, sadly for them. Forming this little Iberian Union. Love that. Absolutely love that. Look at that. Amazing. Morocco get a bit of their land back. Morocco lose this, but instead of losing all of that, they'd rather trade it up for some of this coast near the Canary Islands here. So that belongs to Spain now. Buddy. So that belongs to Spain now, and this belongs to Spain now. And Morocco get let out without getting annexed at all. Or completely, I mean. There we go. Morocco get out. And now Spain, this is the current state of Spain, looking pretty big again. And Spain just take the land they took off France here. There you go. Colour that in red. Bang. And not only that, but they take Corsica for reasons that will become clear later. And then France are left with us. And that is Spain now, looking much more beefy than they were before. A lot more powerful already. Probably one of the strongest countries in Europe. Well, not that they already weren't, but you know what I mean. Definitely up there now. Big player. And this leads me to my next thing. The whole reason I didn't add Italy to that war, and the whole reason they took Corsica, is Spain funded some Sicilian rebels to rise up against Italy. Because why not? Poor Italy. Let's just do it this colour. They're pro-union with Spain. And this is all the land they occupied. And this is all the land the rebellion occupied. And now Italy are pretty mad about this. They just lost a lot of stuff. Or possibility of losing a lot of stuff. But no one really wants to help them right now, so they're scared of Spain. And Spain sent some naval invasions in from Corsica. Finishes off Sardinia here. And after a lot of struggle, they push up the coast, claiming the south of Italy. Pretty much establishing their claim. And the war is over, and Italy decides just to give it up. And hope a bunch of people take their side later, and they can take down Spain. That was weird. Cool. Now that's red. Oh. These guys do some autonomy, but not memorable amounts. And now that is Spain, absolute beast, mate. Look at that thing. Probably the biggest country in Europe, apart from Russia, obviously. No, I'd say Ukraine's still bigger. It's probably third, including Russia. Or no, they're bigger than. Yeah, no. Never mind. So now Spain's an absolute behemoth of a country. They can continue expanding. However, hold on, do I want to drag this out more? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, never mind. No big European war for now, unfortunately. Spain decided to resolve this little border issue here by taking control of Western Sahara's politics. How? I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead yet. But let's just say they did, for the sake of the video. Oh, and then look at that. One of like the only colonial nations left, significantly. Absolutely. They've got an African empire now too on a major level. You know, it's pretty much useless land. Gives them some port access, more access to the Canary Islands. Pretty amazing. Now Spain's a pretty significant country for globally for the first time in a while. Like big country. They're more powerful than all these now, apart from Russia maybe. And they'll utilise this power by building some of their old colonies, i.e. Equatorial Guinea. That's, I think, within my Portugal anyways. So they take back control over them. And I'm trying to find something that makes sense. You know, it doesn't need to make sense. Nothing needs to make sense, man. And let's just say the leaders of Uruguay and Spain are now related, and they enter a little union here, and Uruguay joins up with Spain. So now Spain's empire, much more a bigger range to it, and is now that big. I would add the Philippines into it, it's a bit insignificant in it. Yeah, you know what? And Philippines want to get in on this. Well, let's just say their economy just absolutely tanked, and everyone wants to kill the government, and the government decided to join in Spain. It's probably a worse move. But it just makes the map look a bit nicer, doesn't it? Now look at that, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm trying to time this out. Can't be asked with it. Okay, now big time for European war. Even though there's no alliances, America don't want them expanding too much up here and threatening them. So they pay the remains of France and Italy, who are more than glad to beat up Spain, as well as Germany and the UK. Let's say Ireland too, just for convenience there. And Poland, I guess. Let's say all of Western Europe and Poland as well. And Turkey. To all go and deal with Spain. And they will accept, and all these countries declare war on Spain. Not only that, but the remains of Morocco and Algeria, because they're feeling threatened, as well as Tunisia and Mauritania. So they're all feeling threatened by Spain right now. They don't want their coastline being removed. And anyone else? And let's just America won't get involved. That'd be too bad. And also Argentina. Let's just say Argentina for now, because they kind of don't want to get annexed, and they got a border, so it makes sense for them to join. Cool. So at first, things are looking bad. Uruguay's lost. Spain and no men stationed there. Argentina's got a beefy army, as to say. Can't remember the numbers IRL. Here you go. Up here in Western Sahara, progress is slow because Spain's more men here and the terrain's horrible, but not enough to entirely protect them. Some of this is lost, but not all of it, and a bit of this is lost. Over here, back in Italy, there's small gains, but literally not that much. Literally not much. Wild. But that is it in terms of gains, unfortunately for them. That's an absolute onslaught up here. Like millions of Spanish men just walking. Like there are no number of men. The amount of men these guys have combined their armies is probably about the amount on this offensive here. Just actually smashed through France there. That's horrible. Poor France. Not really. They just walk up to Brest, claim that for themselves. Up to, can't remember how to pronounce that. Big port there, though. I'll tell you that. And then that's about as much as land as they get. The men that were here started a small offensive into the desert, very small, and a bit down the coast to try and do what they can. All the men down here pulled out Equatorial Guinea and moved up to here to man this, and pushed them back here where it's a bit more built up, so it's easier to do so and make some gains. But this is still stays the same either. And they were also pushed back out of here and make a few gains up the coast and just around in general. A native invasion from Corsica lands up in Genoa area. Which one's Genoa? It's up here somewhere, I remember that for sure. Oh well. Links up here. No Mediterranean coast for France anymore. They cut at the Alps up to Switzerland, splitting Italy by itself, which pushes this offensive back to the border and a bit further. Oh. And at this point, Turkey, who haven't really done much of the war, just say they're going to pull out, so they don't want to risk getting decimated. America's not happy about that because they kept the money, but America doesn't feel like invading them in the middle of this, and Russia will do some fishy business too. Alright, so what was I saying now? Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Well, none of this does, but it's all a mess, man. It's all a mess. Oh yeah, okay, cool. This is what I do. Tunisia also pulls out. Wrong colour, man. Pulls out because there's not much sense because they got a big wall of Algeria there. And Italy decides to pull out as well. What happens to them will be seen in the big deal at the end. But all this land still remains occupied by Spain, just in case it's like a corner or something. Hold on, I've got to do it still on Discord. People message me. There you go. Just in case like a big scam, you know. So they've got to keep that occupied there. But Italy are no longer fighting, which is unfortunate for France because many Italians manning this border here, and they're just wrong thing. Yeah. So the Spanish just walk through France, reach Paris, and France surrender over. At this point, Belgium and Netherlands. Oh no, man, that's what I could do. That's so smart. Never mind. They just, while Germany are confused what's happening, they set a big offensive here, spearheading through all that and cutting Belgium off for themselves. They try another manoeuvre which is less successful, still successful enough, cut out a big part of Netherlands, and they surrender. And at this point, these guys wouldn't sign a deal with Germany. If they withdraw their troops in Germany, Germany will pull out. That's exactly what Germany do. Look at that. Wow. Okay, now all thoughts about Germany. Poland pullouts is not their business anymore. And it's looking a whole lot worse for the blue guys now. UK pull out while they can. We're going to fix this now, don't we? As well as Ireland. And at this point, by all men's standards, the war is over. There's still some conflicts going on in Africa, but the deal in Europe is now ready to go because there's no one else fighting. The border of Sicily, owned by Spain, expands all the way up to here now. But since Italy let him have all that land, oh, it's gonna be ugly. There you go. But since Italy let him have all that land, oh my days, how do I mess this up? Yeah, sorry, they let him have this back here. But that's a lot more land Spain have now. Spain absolutely robbed France. What was that one union called? So I could do that here, but I feel it's a bit bait. Yeah, I already done one union. That's good enough for one man, I'd say anyways. And they pull off a little Germany manoeuvre here with a Vichy France. But instead of it being a satellite, they just take everything below this line for themselves. That's not the Vichy France border, but I'm being nice to France, man. Someone has to be. And all that is given to good old Spain here. How do I know what I'm doing. Cool. And now all that is given to Spain there. Absolute behemoth now. And the Spanish Netherlands coming back to light. Lots of bad things happened here. But it exists again now, unfortunately, for all Dutch people and Belgian people and Luxembourgish people. I don't know what plural for Luxembourg is, my bad. Look at that. Oh, Spanish Netherlands exists again. Argentina. Oh, yeah, the Argentina thing. Bezos pulled out of Uruguay. Cool, end of that. Argentina's got paid off by America's reward. There you go. That's one less war. Now Spain agree that they'll give Algeria a whole bunch of development money and a promise that it won't invade the non-aggression pact, sorry. And lets Algeria pull out the war. And Mauritania, same deal with Mauritania. That was with Algeria. And Spain are honourable men, so they pulled the men out of Mauritania here. This means these guys also leave Western Sahara there. And just leaves Morocco fighting. They give up. And Spain don't like that they backstabbed them, and Morocco backstabbed them again. With the whole America thing. So they just annexed all the land they took. Which is a lot. Look at that. No more Mediterranean coast for Morocco. Poor guys. Oh, how have I butchered that? Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Easy. Well, it was easy. I know I messed it up. Now to uncolour all this. Put it on 5. There you go. Save some time. And was anyone else in the war? Probably not. I'm glad I didn't invite America. I know Morocco leaves, yeah. Morocco ain't happy, but it was their own fault, and they kind of realised that. Still not happy though. I wouldn't be either. One more thing I could do. I can take a bit more land of France and north to make Spanish Netherlands a bit more realistic, since they didn't take more in the south. And then that's about it. To make it look a bit more jaggedy and cooler. Wow. There's nothing historical claims like realistic with that border, but I just want to make it look nicer. And I've messed that up again somehow. Oh, look at that. That's so cool, man. Alright. And this is the final result of Spain's Grand Empire. Just to recap, you've got the Philippines over here, which is questionable, but it makes it look cooler, so I don't care. You've got Equatorial Guinea here. You've got their big Spanish territories here. You've got a little Sicily territories here. A bit big. Controls Rome actually, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like right here. Crazy. Big main area with France involved. And the Spanish Netherlands. Ain't that insane? Look at that. So that's episode 2 of what if X country could do anything they ever wanted to. And the next one, I'll tell you for a fact, will be UK. Because that's just an interesting one. I'll probably stop with Europe, so it's going to get repetitive. Until I need to continue with Europe. Anyways, yeah, next one will be out in 2 days. Thanks for watching.